What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to talk about my 3 favorite solids. Now, a couple weeks ago, I shot a video talking about my favorite pearls, and a couple people were asking me what my favorite solids are. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. If you guys are liking the content that I'm bringing you guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date every time I drop a new video. And then down below in the description, I have a link to my Patreon, and I invite each and every single one of you guys to join. Now, the 3 balls that we're going to take a look at are the Venom Shock, of course. It's one of the greatest balls that Motiv has ever made. The Jackal Legacy, actually, instead of the Jackal Ghost, and that's for a reason. And then the 3rd ball we're going to take a look at is actually the Purple Tank. Now, I know it's urethane, but it's a solid urethane. Let me know down below in the comments what your favorite solid bowling ball is and why. Let's go out on the lanes here at Wildfire to see these 3 solids in action. So you guys think there's a lot of friction at South Point? We're here at Wildfire Lanes in Henderson, and man, these lanes are torched. But it's okay because since we're throwing solids, it's not going to jump off the spot. I am going to be playing a little bit further left than normal. And this Legacy comes off it pretty smooth. Yeah, I'm a little bit too far left, I think, which is why I wrapped that 10 pin. But all in all, I really like what I'm seeing from this Legacy. So let's move a little bit off that shot and see if we can get that 10 and get kicked out. So this is going to be the center where I'm going to bowl my summer league at. And I'm already thinking that these bigger solids are going to be like a no-go. Like, I think I'm going to have to be in like Venom Shock, Venom Recoil, balls like that. So off that super flat 10, I'm gonna move 2 and 1 right, which puts my feet now at 28, but I do drift to the right. So see if I can kick out that 10. Wow, that 10 pin did not want to fall, but I do think that that's the right part of the lane. So I'm going to throw one more shot from there just to make sure before we get into the next ball. So that shot from 28 with my feet with the Legacy looked pretty good. I'm not even sure what hit the 10 pin. Let me know in the comments what pin hit that 10 pin. So I'm going to go back to 28 because I think that's the good spot for this Legacy here. And I'm really liking the shape that I'm getting on the lane. Oh, my timing was all jacked up on that shot. Kind of hit up on it, missed left. So all in all, when I'm throwing a good shot, I do like what I'm seeing. Now we're going to go into the Venom Shock. So now we're going to get into the Venom Shock. I imagine that this will look better on the lanes. I imagine that it'll come off the spot a little bit harder than the Legacy. So I'm going to throw the shot. Sorry, Brian just burped as loud as he could. I hope you guys heard that. So I'm going to throw this shot from the same spot that I just came off with the Legacy, which was 28, to see which kind of move I'm going to have to make. It might even look good from right there. All right, so 28. Make sure my timing is good because that last shot was pretty bad. Yeah, my timing was a little bit better, but it got through the front part of the lane. It didn't want to read it as early as the Legacy, which is what I really like about the Motiv solids, that they're not all exactly the same. So we'll throw one more shot from there again. So Venom Shock, easily one of the best balls ever made. That's not hype, that's not overselling, it's just facts. And no secret, it looks good in this bowling center too. So I really like that last spot again at 28. It's a little slow, hooked a lot. Now, I don't want, like, because I'm standing in the same spot, I don't want you guys to think that the Legacy and the Shock have the same hook potential. It's just that the Venom Shock comes off it a little bit harder because it's a symmetrical ball. So on this, off this shot, I'm actually going to move a little bit left and see if I can get it to go through the pins a little bit better. So this will be my last shot here before I get into the Purple Tank. I imagine that the purple will actually look pretty good in the center just because of how much they hook. So I'm going to go back to 30. I was at 28. I'm going to go to 30 and see if this will look a little bit better. I think I could have even moved a little bit further left. I did trip the 4.7 though, so I can't be too mad. My speed is a little lower right now than it probably needs to be with the amount of friction. But typically I don't like ramping up my ball speed just because I'm in this friction. I'd rather just get a little bit left and ball down. So now we're gonna see what the Purple Tank looks like. So now we're in the Purple Tank. best urethane ball I've ever thrown. And it's technically a solid, so I'm not cheating. So this first shot here, I really have no idea. I'm gonna stand at 21 and hope that this looks good. If not, I'll make the proper adjustment. That was pretty close, pretty close. It was a little light. I think I can definitely move my feet a little bit further right. And the reason I do that is to get the ball into the friction a little sooner, so the ball can pick up a little sooner and go through the pins, hopefully that much better. Now, right now I'm throwing my pin up purple, as you can see up here or up here, I'm not really sure where it is. But I actually think that the pin down one that I reviewed in the other videos might even look a little bit better here. But this is what we got, so this is what we're gonna go. So I was at 21, I'm gonna go to 19. So I'm gonna go 2 and 1 right and see if I can make it go through the pins a little bit better. Wow, so I moved 2 and 1 right, and I thought it was a pretty good shot off my hand. And I mean, it struck, so again, I'm not mad, but it went a little bit longer than I wanted to, so it still went a little bit light. So I'm gonna stay at 19, but I'm actually gonna try to slow down a little bit. See if I can get it to read a little bit earlier. So again, like I just said, I'm gonna move, I'm not gonna move. Stay in the same spot, just get a little bit slower, maybe a little bit softer with my hand, see if I can get it to read a little bit sooner, and hopefully it doesn't go like Brooklyn or something. All right, so again, 19 here, just get a little bit softer, nothing crazy. And then too soft, and then I went Brooklyn. So I think I would stay in that higher ball speed and just keep going light because it looked really good. I got a little bit softer. I might have been a pinch in also, and it just went runaway Brooklyn. So now we're gonna go into a mini versatility test. I say mini because we're not gonna do all 3 zones since we're limited how many shots we can throw. So it'll be 2 shots from zone from right, zone from left with each ball. So because we're only gonna do 2 zones, I figure zone 1 will be like around that 19 area, and then zone 2 will be really far left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you all 3 of these balls from zone 1, and then I'm gonna show you all 3 balls from zone 2. Someone mentioned that in the comments in the last video, and I thought it was a genius idea. So whoever you were, thank you. So this is gonna be 19 on my feet with the Legacy. I imagine that my speed is gonna have to be significantly higher with the amount of friction. Hopefully it doesn't roll out. Oh! So, the ball didn't really roll out. I really missed it at the bottom, and it was really fast and got really lucky with that spinner. I want to say it was a 2-pin that fell late. That was freaking hilarious. So, you saw that? So then I'm gonna go to the Venom Shock again from zone 1, and I imagine that'll look a little bit better. It'll actually pick up because it's symmetrical and it won't roll out. So the Legacy weirdly looked good from zone 1. I mean, I went back and watched that replay, and it was definitely fast, definitely right, definitely missed it at the bottom and got crazy lucky. That must have been all cover that got it even close to the head pin. So now we're gonna be in that same spot, 19 with the Venom Shock. I'm gonna try to not miss it at the bottom, not be fast, not miss right. Just try to throw a good shot with the Venom Shock here. Yeah, that was a really good shot, but like I said, because it's a symmetrical core, it's gonna come off the friction that much harder, which is why I hooked a ton. So far, I'm liking the Legacy from zone 1, but I'm really thinking it's gonna be the purple from zone 1. So this would be zone 1 with the purple tank. I imagine, I hope, that it'll look really good from that part of the lane. I'm sorry if I just destroyed the audio on that shot, because that was pretty loud. So 19 with the purple. This should be it right here. Wow. Even though I left Samstown, the Samstown 7 still came back, but that was far and away the winner in my opinion from zone 1. Let me know in the comments which one of those 3 balls you thought looked best from zone 1. Now we're gonna go to zone 2, which will be from significantly further left. I was at 19, we're gonna go to 35 and see which one looks best from there. So this is gonna be zone 2 from the versatility test. I'm gonna be pretty far left. Like I said, I'm gonna be around 35. Sorry if the audio just got really loud. The senior league just started. So again, I'm at 35 and hopefully this will look really good. Wow, that tripped a whole lot of stuff. Trip big 4-ish. I really like that. It was, it got down lane and it didn't roll out. Typically, when I get this far left with asymmetrical balls like this Jacko Legacy, they don't look that good from that far left. I like that it got down lane, came off the spot. Pretty lucky strike. I think I can actually move a little bit further left off that shot. But it looked really good. So now we're gonna go to the Venom Shock from that same part of the lane. So coming off that super lucky strike with the Legacy, we're gonna go to the Venom Shock from that same part of the lane, and hopefully it'll look pretty good. I think it will personally, but. So again, I'm at 35. There's a lot of friction on these lanes, so I think if I get it right, it'll come around the corner. So yeah, I got the ball right. Now, it didn't really, like that's where you can really tell that the Venom Shock is not nowhere near as strong as the Jacko Legacy. I got the ball into the friction and it didn't really want to read like the Legacy did. But it still got there, super light strike. So far I got to give it to the Legacy. I can't imagine the purple will look good from here, but we got to do what we got to do. So this is going to be the purple from this super far left zone. Again, I can't imagine this is going to look good, but it's part of the versatility test, so we got to do it. Some people hook urethane from this far left. I'm not one of those people. So for y'all, this is for you. So 35, really gonna slow hook this, see if I can give it my best effort here. Wow, that was, I mean, obviously that was significantly slower than the Venom Shock and the Legacy, but the fact that it even got there, I mean, I got boned to the 710, but the fact that it even got there shows the versatility of these Motiv urethane balls. And to me, like, I was fully expecting to go like super washout or like full washout. So the fact that it even got there is a really good thing. Until next time, guys. Well, there you have it, folks. There's my 3 favorite solids. Let me know down below in the comments if you like this video, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Click right here to watch one of my other videos. Click right here to subscribe. Till next time.